Have you ever noticed that moment at night when you lie down, expecting your body to rest and recover, but something feels different than it used to? Maybe your legs feel heavier, your arms don't quite have the same strength, or getting out of bed in the morning takes just a little more effort than before. It's subtle at first, easy to ignore, something you might brush off as just another sign of getting older. But what if that quiet change isn't normal aging at all? What if it's something happening beneath the surface while you sleep, slowly taking away the strength you rely on every single day? For many people over the age of 60, this is exactly what's happening. There's a hidden process that doesn't make noise, doesn't cause immediate pain, but steadily reduces muscle mass over time. It's called muscle degeneration, and it can begin long before most people even realize it. In fact, research has shown that a significant percentage of older adults experience noticeable muscle loss without ever being aware of it until it starts affecting their balance, mobility, and independence. And once it reaches that stage, it becomes much harder to reverse. But here's the part most people never hear about. This process doesn't just happen during the day when you're inactive. It can actually accelerate at night. While you're asleep, your body is supposed to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. That's when the real recovery happens. But if your body doesn't have the right nutrients available during that time, it can do the opposite. Instead of rebuilding, it starts breaking down muscle for energy. That means you could be waking up slightly weaker every single morning without even knowing it. Think about that for a second. You go to bed believing your body is recovering, but without the proper fuel, it's quietly losing strength instead. And over weeks, months, and years, that small nightly loss adds up in a big way. This is why what you eat before bed matters far more than most people realize, especially after 60. It's not just about avoiding hunger or having a light snack. It's about giving your body exactly what it needs at the exact time it needs it most. When done right, a simple bedtime habit can completely change what happens inside your body overnight. Instead of breaking down muscle, your body switches into repair mode. Instead of losing strength, you start preserving it, and in some cases, even rebuilding it. Now, here's where things get interesting. Scientists and nutrition experts have been studying this exact concept, and they've identified specific foods that can support muscle preservation and recovery during sleep. These aren't complicated or expensive solutions. They're simple, accessible foods that, when used correctly, can make a noticeable difference in how your body feels and functions. But not all foods are equal, and not all timing works the same. The key isn't just what you eat, it's when and how you eat it. Certain foods provide a slow, steady release of nutrients throughout the night, keeping your muscles supplied with the building blocks they need. Others work quickly, triggering the body's natural repair signals and helping to kickstart the rebuilding process almost immediately. And that's exactly what we're going to explore. Because once you understand how this works, you'll start to see bedtime in a completely different way. It's not just the end of your day. It's the beginning of your body's most important repair cycle. Let's start with one of the simplest and most overlooked options that can make a real difference. Eggs are often thought of as a breakfast food, but they can be incredibly effective at night as well. What makes them so powerful is their complete protein profile. They contain all the essential amino acids your body needs to repair and maintain muscle tissue. And one amino acid in particular plays a major role in signaling your body to build and preserve muscle. When you eat eggs before bed, especially in a lighter form like soft-boiled or gently cooked, they provide your body with easily digestible protein that can be used during the night. This helps prevent your body from turning to its own muscle stores for energy. Instead, it uses the nutrients you've provided, allowing your muscles to remain intact and supported. Another advantage of eggs is how gentle they are on the digestive system when prepared properly. Heavy, greasy foods can interfere with sleep and digestion, but lightly cooked eggs are much easier for your body to process. This means your body can focus on recovery rather than struggling to break down a difficult meal. And for many older adults, digestion isn't as efficient as it once was. That makes nutrient absorption even more important. Foods that are easy to digest and rich in essential nutrients become far more valuable, especially at night when your body is in repair mode. Now, while eggs provide an excellent source of protein, they're not the only option that works well before bed. In fact, combining different types of nutrients can sometimes create an even more powerful effect. Take something like almond butter, for example. It might seem like a simple spread, but it contains a unique combination of healthy fats, plant-based protein, and important minerals that support muscle function. These nutrients work together in a way that helps stabilize your body throughout the night. The healthy fats in almond butter slow down digestion slightly, which might sound like a drawback, but actually helps create a steady release of energy over several hours. This prevents sudden drops in blood sugar and keeps your body from entering a state where it needs to break down muscle for fuel. At the same time, the protein content supports muscle maintenance, while certain minerals contribute to muscle function and relaxation. This combination makes it a surprisingly effective addition to a nighttime routine. And here's something else worth considering. Many people wake up during the night feeling restless or even slightly hungry without realizing why. Sometimes it's not just about hunger. It's about your body lacking a steady source of fuel. When that happens, it can disrupt both your sleep and your body's ability to recover properly. By including the right kind of nutrients before bed, you're not just supporting your muscles. You're also supporting deeper, more consistent sleep, which plays a huge role in how your body repairs itself. Because sleep isn't just about rest. It's about recovery. It's during the deeper stages of sleep that your body releases important hormones that help repair tissue and support muscle health. If your sleep is disrupted, that process becomes less effective. This is why some foods that don't seem directly related to muscle health can still play an important role. For example, certain natural compounds found in foods can help support better sleep quality while also reducing inflammation in the body. And when inflammation is reduced, your body is able to recover more efficiently. Muscle soreness decreases, repair processes improve, and overall function becomes stronger over time. As you start to see how all of these pieces connect, one thing becomes clear. Muscle loss isn't just about age or activity levels. It's also about what your body has access to when it needs it most. And the nighttime window is one of the most critical periods for that. So instead of thinking of bedtime as a passive part of your routine, it becomes something active, something intentional. A chance to give your body the exact support it needs to maintain strength, stability, and independence. And this is only the beginning, because the next few foods we're going to look at go even deeper into this process. Some of them not only help preserve muscle, but also support recovery in ways that most people never consider. And one of them, in particular, has a surprising effect not just on muscle, but on sleep itself, which makes it even more powerful when used at the right time. As you start to understand how important the nighttime window really is for your body, something begins to shift. You realize that the hours you spend sleeping are not just a break from the day, but one of the most active periods of internal repair your body goes through. And when the right conditions are in place, those hours can become incredibly powerful for preserving and even rebuilding strength. Now, there's a certain type of food that plays a dual role in this process. It doesn't just support muscle recovery. It also helps your body enter deeper, more restorative sleep. And when those two benefits combine, the results can be much more noticeable than most people expect. One example of this comes from natural compounds found in certain fruits that are known to support relaxation and sleep quality. These compounds help your body transition into the deeper stages of sleep more easily. And as we've already touched on, those deeper stages are where the majority of muscle repair takes place. When your sleep improves, your recovery improves. It's that simple. And when recovery improves consistently over time, strength begins to follow. Another group of foods that deserves attention are small but incredibly nutrient-dense seeds. They might not look like much at first glance, but they contain a combination of minerals and amino acids that can support both muscle function and relaxation. One key mineral found in these seeds plays a major role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It also supports the nervous system, helping your body unwind at night. When your muscles are able to fully relax, it reduces tension and allows the repair process to happen more efficiently. In addition to that, These seeds provide a modest amount of protein, which adds to the overall pool of nutrients your body can use overnight. It might not seem like a large amount on its own, but when combined with other foods, it contributes to a more complete nutritional profile. Now, moving on to something that many people already have in their kitchen, but may not be using in the most effective way. There's a type of dairy product that has gained a lot of attention in recent years for its high protein content and its unique ability to support muscle maintenance. What makes it different from other options is the way its protein is absorbed. Instead of being used all at once, it's released slowly over several hours. This makes it particularly useful at night when your body needs a steady supply of amino acids. This slow release helps prevent the body from entering a breakdown state. Instead of pulling from your existing muscle stores, your body uses the nutrients you've provided. Over time, this can help preserve muscle mass and support overall strength. And there's another benefit that often goes unnoticed. This type of food also supports digestion and nutrient absorption. When your digestive system is functioning well, your body is better able to use the nutrients you consume. That means you're getting more value out of every bite. But perhaps one of the most effective nighttime options is another dairy-based food that is specifically known for its high concentration of a certain type of protein. This protein is particularly effective at supporting muscle maintenance because of how slowly it's digested. As it breaks down gradually, it provides your body with a continuous stream of amino acids throughout the night. This is exactly what your muscles need during extended periods without food. And for many people, this can make a noticeable difference in how they feel in the morning. Instead of waking up feeling stiff or weak, there's a greater sense of stability and readiness. Now, all of these foods on their own can provide benefits. But when you start to combine the right elements together, something even more powerful happens. There is a particular combination that has been studied for its ability to support muscle health in a very direct way. It includes a fast-absorbing protein combined with additional components that support both structure and recovery. The fast-absorbing protein works quickly, delivering amino acids to your muscles and triggering the initial repair process. But that's only part of the equation. When combined with other supportive elements, the overall effect becomes more comprehensive. It's not just about building muscle, but also about supporting the tissues that surround and stabilize it. This includes things like tendons and joints, which play a crucial role in movement and strength. When these structures are supported, it becomes easier to stay active and reduce the risk of discomfort or injury. And there's another important factor here: timing. Consuming this type of combination shortly before bed allows your body to make the most of it during the night. It aligns perfectly with your body's natural repair cycle, making the process more efficient. Over time, this can lead to improvements not just in strength, but also in how your body feels overall. Movements that once felt difficult may become easier. Balance may improve. Confidence in daily activities can start to return. But here's something that often gets overlooked. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to completely overhaul your diet overnight. Even small, consistent changes can have a meaningful impact when applied regularly. Adding just one or two of these foods to your nightly routine can begin to shift the way your body responds over time. And the key is to keep it simple. Choose options that are easy to prepare, easy to digest, and easy to stick with. Because the best routine is the one you can maintain. As you begin to incorporate these habits, you may start to notice subtle changes. Perhaps getting out of bed feels a bit easier. Maybe your legs feel a little more stable. These small improvements are signs that your body is responding. And over time, those small changes can add up to something much more significant. Because muscle loss is not something that happens all at once. It's a gradual process. In the same way, rebuilding and preserving muscle is also gradual. But it is absolutely possible. No matter your age, your body still has the ability to respond to the right kind of support. It may not happen overnight, but with the right approach, progress can be made. So as you think about your nightly routine tonight, consider this. Instead of leaving your body without the support it needs, give it the fuel required to recover properly. Because those quiet hours of sleep hold more potential than most people realize. And when used the right way, they can become one of your strongest tools for maintaining strength, independence, and quality of life. Now, think about your own routine. Have you been going to bed without giving your body what it needs to recover? And if so, which of these simple changes feels easiest for you to start with tonight? Sometimes the smallest decision made before bed can have the biggest impact by morning.